it's Jess from Meyer Hatchery. Over the last couple weeks, I have been talking about how I've been doing my health checks this spring on all my birds. So we talked about my ducks and my chickens, even my chicks. And today I want to show you how I check that my quail are nice and healthy, especially after the long cold winter we had. I'm going to go grab one of my friends and we'll take a closer look. All right, so I've got my quail friend here and I'm holding her by her legs down here like this because, as I said, they're more flighty and they can definitely fly. And I've had a couple get away in the past, so this is my third year with quail and I've definitely learned to keep a good hold on them. So the first thing that we're going to take a look at was we're going to look at their feet. We're going to make sure the feet look good, they're nice and clean. Their legs are really good too. There's no red bumps, nothing like that. Their nails look really good. We make sure that we keep where they live very clean. Their little feet here can be sensitive to things like wire and things like that. So we make sure that where they're living is nice and soft, and in the summertime they'll actually be on the grass. Another thing that I'm going to look at is I'm going to look at her eyes here, and oh my goodness, I know, she's got really good clear eyes there. Her beak looks really good. It's nice and strong. Now, we don't have any male quail right now, but if we did have a male quail, I'm going to look at the back of her head. I'm going to make sure that she's not having too many feathers pulled out or being picked on. I'm also just going to check that in general. Quail, we've had really good luck with them, but every once in a while you will get a bully. So I always check the back of the head and look at all those beautiful feathers there. The other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to check this vent area here underneath my finger, and I'm going to make sure it's nice and clean, and it is really clean. And her vent's a little bit wider because she has been laying eggs. Overall, this is one happy, healthy looking quail. I can feel her in my hands here. She's heavy, so I know she's eaten a good amount, and she looks great. If you're thinking about adding quail to your coop, I highly suggest it. The quail, they mature so quickly. At about 6 to 8 weeks, you have a mature quail, and they're laying at about 7 to 9 weeks, which is absolutely amazing. If you have a male quail in your coop, you can constantly be hatching more quail. They are, as I said, they're more flighty. They're kind of my non-drama bird in that they just kind of stay in their area, and we make sure we keep them clean and fed and watered. But other than that, they are good to go. They're absolutely beautiful, and they are a really fun bird. I know. This one definitely wants to get back with her friends, so I'm going to go ahead and take her back to the coop. Hopefully I've given you some tips on giving your quail a quick health check. If you have any questions, be sure to let us know in the comments below. I'm going to get back to checking my quail. Thank you so much for watching.